Hi guys, welcome to Mindset Transmutation. The fact that you're here puts you in the top 5% of people who are going to be successful. Why is this? Because you're consciously, actively making the right decision to take action in your vision. Some people are never going to do this. Some people are not going to be exposed to this information. But the fact that you're here with me shows that you're something special. I'm going to share something very important to you. What you are exposed to makes all the difference. This is actually what changed my life. When I was a lot younger, I met a guy who was in my secondary school. He was the head boy of my secondary school. And because I used to play basketball, I naturally gravitated to him because he used to play basketball as well. I used to watch this guy walk up to people on the street and just ask questions. I watched this guy set up a business at the age of 16 years old. I watched this guy get a mentor and I listened, and he told me, Richard, this is what a mentor is. This guy was the first person to give me the book Rich Dad Poor Dad. And I was like 15. I was exposed to that. So naturally, when I was a lot older and I heard that information, I was exposed to that greatness, I got myself a mentor. I remember when I was still in secondary school and we went on a school trip, and this guy, this millionaire, was speaking on stage, and he spoke about how he's selling magazines. And I remember that I used to sell sweets at school because my father could not afford to give me a lot of money to school. I used to get £1 to go to school. So I would run to the store and buy some sweets, and I used to call it pencils. So when I get to school, I'll be like, guys, if you want a pencil, holla at me, right? So because this guy used to sell magazines and I heard the story, something told me, speak to him. And like I said, because I was exposed to that guy when I was in secondary school, he would naturally, anytime he sees someone do something he's interested in, he will ask a question. What are you doing? Can I do that? Would you be my mentor? That stuck in my brain. So when this guy got off stage and was walking off, I got up and I said, good afternoon, sir. My name is Richard Asomugha. Would you be my mentor? Because I was exposed to that magnificence, it rubbed off on me. What are you exposing yourself to? Who are you affiliating with? What do your friends tell you? What do you listen to? What do you read? Some people want to be successful, but you know more about LeBron James' basketball stats, or you know more about Kobe Bryant's basketball stats, or you know more about Manchester United than you know about yourself. What material do you invest your mind in? I told you I read Rich Dad Poor Dad when I was 15. Stay listening to motivational speakers, Les Brown, Jim Rohn, Zig Ziglar, Earl Nightingale, Napoleon Hill, Darren Hardy. So these times when I was low, when I was down, when I was depressed, when things were not going right for me, even till today, sometimes I get low. It's not perfect, it's hard, it's hard. Sleeping on one room on the floor is hard. Waking up every day, going to colleges and speak to kids when I know I'm going to go back and sleep on the floor, it was hard. But these messages I was exposed to, what I was exposed to, the messages of Les Brown telling me that no matter where you're coming from, stay hungry and your dream is possible. Eric Thomas telling me to grind and have that fire. What you exposed to shapes your life. What you're exposed to makes your mind free. What you're exposed to, people are out there talking nonsense to you. People are out there don't have dreams and they want to crush your dreams down because they can't see their dreams. Don't let them block you. Don't let that cloud your vision. People ask me, how are you so confident, Richard? How? How do you get to this level of excellence? How do you carry yourself? How did you become a speaker? I expose myself to magnificent information. Having amazing relationships expose you to dynamic conversations. We don't have time for conversations that are ignorant conversations. We don't have time for small-minded conversations. You don't have time for small-minded conversations or small-minded people. Read books. How many books do you read a day? How many books do you read in a month? There's some phenomenal information in books. There's some billionaires who write books. You can't get to meet them. So you read a book. That's their knowledge there. There's free knowledge in the world. And people are out there saying they don't know what to do. There's free knowledge on YouTube, social media. But yet people want to go on TV and watch nonsense. Reality TV shows that don't add value to your life. You can have more because you can become more. I got that from Jim Rohn. You can have more because you can become more. How do you become more? By adding more skills. How do you get more skills? Going to look for more skills or looking for more information. That is what you are exposed to. What are you exposed to? One idea can change your life. One person can change your life. One network can change your life. What are you exposed to? What philosophies are they blessing you with? If you want to transform your mind, if you want to transmute your mental state from an average state to excellence, to that state where no matter what is going on for you, because you will get setbacks. Life is not, if you heard of Murphy's Law, anything that can happen will probably happen. But when you listen to amazing things, instead of bouncing backwards, you bounce back. You are designed for excellence, but you need to expose yourself and affiliate yourself with amazing people. If you hang out with millionaires, you are bound to be a millionaire if you learn. If you hang out with fools, you're bound to be a fool. There is free wisdom. Read, create the habit, Before I was speaking, I didn't want to read. Before I became a motivational speaker, if I became a professional speaker, if I started speaking to thousands of corporate people, if I started going to universities or secondary schools or creating the most entertaining school experience in the world, I hated reading. But when I found out what my purpose is, when I knew what my dream was, I was on the bus. I'll be on the bus reading books. And I was thinking, wow, I didn't even reach my college exam. Why am I on the bus reading books? I'm not on my phone, I'm reading books because I understand that there's so much blessing in the book. Because my purpose was so real with me, I knew what my vision was and I'm passionate about that. I started reading to enhance my mind. I told you, once you work on your communication skills and you work on your mind, the world is yours. Because when you can communicate, you can move people's emotions. You give them the enthusiasm to take action on a vision. You give them the enthusiasm to take action. Right now, I'm giving you the courage. I'm giving you the enthusiasm to understand that your dream is possible. It is going to be very challenging. You can see I'm sweating right now. I'm very passionate. This is not a joke. This is my life. This is my dream. This is me. I'm giving you myself. What are you going to give people?